Hello everybody, this is an example of exploratory data analysis in Python using Streamlit library. Streamlit is one of the easiest library to incorporate data analysis. This Streamlit does not need any styling. Streamlit is just straight. You can write your code and run. You will see the output in a browser. It does not need any templating, doesn't need any styling. It has forms, inputs, many facilities, and it can also do data visualization, as I will show you in this example. To start it, create a folder. I have created a folder named data app. Within that app, I have created and activated virtual environment just to make sure that everything stays in the local. For this project, every library, every downloads, every items stay within this project virtual environment, and I call that data in env. The virtual environment here, I call it data env. Then I create a server file, call it main.py, where I write the code. The code starts like this: import Streamlit as st, import pandas as pd, so that you can read the data from a URL, CSV file, Excel file, txt file, and import numpy as np. It helps in data analysis, especially when data is multidimensional. Import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. This is a plotting library, and then I put a style to the plotting, just it looks better, which is plt.style.use ggplot. Import seaborn. Once you have all this, make sure that you have installed these libraries in your root folder. The installation process is simple. Just pip install Streamlit, pip install pandas, pip install numpy, pip install matplotlib, pip install seaborn. That's the simple process. Once you have installed and imported here, you can start it like, okay, you would like to give a heading. For that, you just write st.title in the bracket, write exploratory data analysis with Streamlit. Then to read the data, once you read the data, all the data is stored as data frame. So it is pd.read_csv r quote https and the data source, the URL from where you are going to read the data. Store it in df variable. Then you would like to see the sample of the data, you can write st.write df.head, and that will give you 5 data items. Similarly, if you write st.write df.tail, it will give you 5 last data items. And within the df.head bracket, if you specify the number of data items you want to see, These are the data rows you want to see. You can specify like 10. Excuse me. Then you write to see the preliminary statistics. You can also specify st.write df.describe. That will give you mean, median, quartiles, counts, like simple numbers. Once you have done that, if you want to, you would like to manipulate, you would like to clean the data. Some might have no values, some might have values that are not relevant for analysis. You can use this df.drop function and name the column that you would like to drop, and make sure you don't forget to specify the axis equals 1, because default axis is row. Here we are going to drop the column. Then to check how many columns are in your data frame, how many rows, you just df.shape, and then if you want to know what are the names of the columns, df.columns. That will give you all that. And after that, you just go make sure you plot SNS.line plot, which will require you to give the data name, which is data frame. X-axis, here it is name, y-axis the volume. So give it AX as the value to store a variable. Then you can AX.set title, you can set the title. AX.set X label, you can set the X label, set Y label, and then pyplot, st pyplot AX.figure. That way you can create a line plot. And then if you want to see the correlation matrix, you just write df and the columns you want to see the correlation. Mind you, correlation is always quantitative columns, not the names or categories type of columns. Always columns with numbers, quantities. So here I have high, low, open, close, volume, dot corr, and then write corr. That gives you correlation matrix. And if you want to see the correlation in pictorially, you can go ahead and use SNS heat map. Correlation, you want to see the values in the map as well, you can write annotation equals true, CMap, cool warm if you want to see red colors, and then give a title correlation matrix and st.pyplot bracket ax.figure. That will give you the heat maps. So this is so easy to do simple exploratory data analysis, data exploration with Streamlit library. So now you see it is a simple process. I hope you get some value out of this. Thank you.